Om Shanti. Good morning. I hope I am audible enough.
Can you be a little louder?
Okay. Now is it okay? Om Shanti.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you. So we all are listening Baba's Murli. That is the 10th December 1979. The qualification of pure and charitable souls. Since last 2 days, today I'm going to read last part of this Murli. That is the meeting with the parties, and what we are having that part, it is in the original form, means in Hindi, but one soul has done translation in English, so I'm going to read it in the translation part, that is the English one. So I request the instrumental soul that kindly share the English one translation part. Vijit bhai, are you having?
Yes, sister, I will share it. Yeah.
Okay. So, meeting with the parties. First zone is Rajasthan zone. After the sea, all the children of Rajasthan. Those from Rajasthan are his all Raja children, meaning they are self-sovereign. Self-sovereign at present, Swarajyadikari and world sovereigns in the future. The more self-sovereign you become here, there. So are all of you sovereign? Those who are becoming self-sovereign can also make other souls self-sovereign. So, have you all claimed full sovereignty, or are you claiming it on the basis of your efforts? You can understand your destiny. On the basis of can understand your destiny. If efforts are of long time, then destiny will also be for a long time. The Father gives the inheritance to everyone equally, but those who take care of the inheritance can only take care of it as per their capacity. Also, here about saying that we get Dada's inheritance in the equal amount, but those who take care of the inheritance can only take care of it as per their capacity. Even in the Laukik world, the father distributes the property equally, but some use it for a short period, and some for a long time, and some to one generation, some to many generations. So, here, the father also gives the same inheritance, but those who take care of the inheritance are number wise. So, Baba also giving his property, his inheritance is in the equal form, but we take care it in the number wise. So those from Rajasthan, which number are you? Are you number one? How to do? What to do? You are not the one who says like this, are you? How to concentrate the mind, how to concentrate the eyes. You are not one who complains like this, are you? The one who has authority will never say how. So, who has the authority? The son is going to say how he or she should know. The one who has authority will run it as per orders. The one who has authority has the right to run by order. They will not see that eyes deceive them. They will order. This is how it has to say. This is the difference between the one who has authority and the one who is subservient. I repeat, they will not see that eyes deceive them. They will order. This is how it has to see. This is the difference between the one who has authority and the one who is subservient. The one with authority will never speak such words. What should I do? It happened. So, are you such an authority person? So, here, Baba making us on reflect that am I having that authority, or have you been the one only for some time? Those who have the authority for sometimes will swing in the swing sometimes. कभी कभी झूले में झूलेंगे. Those who are an authority only sometimes will always swing with father in the swing of super sincere joy. So here Baba is saying that those who are having that authority of the inheritance for some time, they cannot swing for a long time or for always with the Bap Dada in the swing of the super sincere joy. अतीन्द्रिय सुख के झूले में सदा नहीं झूले रह सकते. Do you have a blessing for some time or forever? So actually Baba gives us for a blessing for forever. But with our efforts, sometimes we make it for some time. So Baba is asking us, do you have a blessing for some time or forever? Knowledge means forever. Knowledge means forever. In devotion, sometimes there is attainment and sometimes there is God. So Baba reflecting what is difference in the knowledge and on the path of devotion. There's sometimes devotees feel attainment and sometimes they just engrossed in calling God. But in knowledge, there is attainment forever. This is the difference. So, who are you all? A knowledgeable soul or a devotee? But in the knowledge, Baba is saying there is attainment forever. So, what kind of souls are we? Knowledgeable soul or the devotee? The knowledgeable soul has an inheritance forever from the imperishable Father. The knowledgeable soul has an inheritance forever from the imperishable Father. अविनाशी पिता से हमें सदा काल का वर्षा प्राप्त हुआ है. What is the reason? Why is lack still there? So, the reason is carelessness. You are very sensible. You understand. Then why don't you do it? Even considering the carelessness, why would you let it come? What is the method to avoid carelessness? अपने आप को अलबेलेपन से कैसे मुक्त करें? What is the method to avoid carelessness? The method for it is to always think about yourself and be a well wisher. The method for it is to always think about well, less said, thinking and we to thinking about so much energy, attention that's missing. Pay attention to yourself and to become the well wisher. Begin thinking about yourself from Amrit Vela onwards. So from the Amrit Vela, Baba is saying pay attention to self and along with thinking about yourself, check yourself again. I lost connect. Am I audible?
Yes, sister. Om Shanti.
You're very much audible.
Okay. Thank you, Om Bhai. Babdada explaining the method how to avoid the carelessness. So the method for it is to always think about yourself and be a well wisher. And along with thinking about yourself, check yourself again and again. You don't do the checking, don't think, and don't make it a personal task of your life with determined thought. This is why carelessness comes in. So, here Baba is explaining that we do not make it personal task and there should be the determined thought when we will pay attention on self when we will make it is personal very useful task and determined thought should be there, then only we can come out from the carelessness. Like eating food is a personal task. Do you ever forget that? See, very simple but powerful example Baba is giving. If we are too busy, then also we take food. We have the food. So same way Bapdada is saying, taking rest in a personal task, isn't it? If you sleep less for 2 to 4 hours, even for a day, then you have thoughts have taken less sleep. Just as you considering that one is so important, you don't consider thinking about self and self-checking an essential task. So, how important to take a food, have sleep. Same way, Papa is saying, consider thinking about self and self-checking as an essential important task. This is why you necessary fresh this important work every day at Vela. Only then will you get strength for the whole day. So, to avoid the carelessness throughout the day, Baba is saying that pay attention, refresh yourself at the Amrit Vela. Remind yourself that to checking of the self and to paying attention, thinking about the self, which is very important task. Only then will you get strength for the whole day. If carelessness still comes in, then punish yourself. Then also avoiding carelessness if comes, then punish yourself. Distance yourself from whatever thing or duty seems most dear to you. Then how to punish ourselves? Baba is saying what kind of duty or thing we feel it is dear to me. Baba is saying that that thing to you. You must repent. If you repent now, you will not have to do it later. Every day at Amrit Vela, revise your own prayers, the Father's prayers, your own duty, and the Father's duty. Make it a personal role. I repeat, what to do at Amrit Vela. Baba is saying at every day, at every Amrit Vela, your revise your own prayers, खुद की महिमा, Father's prayers, your own duty, and the Father's duty. Make it a personal role. Carelessness comes when you consider it only as a direction, but don't make it as a role. It as a role. खुद का बाबा कहते हैं ये नियम बना लो, धारणा बना लो. Not just see as it is the direction of Bap Dada. Just as going to the office is a rule of life. So you go, don't you? In the same way, give yourselves this role. Get up at Amrit Vela and repeat your role. What are the specialities of my life? What are the rules of Brahman life? So later you can explain the specialities of our Brahman life and rules of our Brahman life. Check every hour to see to what extent you have followed the rules. Check frequently all the time, not just at the night. When we give chart at the end of the day or in the night to Baba, Baba is saying don't do just for one time, but frequently check it. Take the special gift of determination from the land of blessings. So Madhuban Vardhani Bhumi se Baba is saying, take the special gift of the determination, dridita. Whatever you do, first take this gift of determined thought with you that I have to do it. Then it will always be remembered. ये मुझे करना ही है. I have to do it. Then it will always be remembered. Keep watchmen of repeated attention. They will keep guarding. The means to be free from careless is repeated attention. To means to be free from carelessness is repeated attention. You consider it an easy path, which is why you become careless. So Baba is saying, make some strict rules to avoid the carelessness. For personal purusharth, Baba is saying, make some strict rules and begin and check the day. Just in devotion, they also making strict fast in the same way. Um, if you make strict rules, then carelessness will end. Just as you saw the corporeal father tirelessly, don't you? Follow the father in the same way. So, Baba making us reflect that on the path of devotion, souls keep the strict fast. So, same way, Baba is saying you also make a strict rules and follow it. And also, Baba is paying our attention to the Brahma Baba, how Brahma Baba in the corporeal form, it was Baba was doing seva very, very tirelessly. So Baba is saying, same way, follow the Father. Now just leave the Dunlop mattress of comfortable thoughts. Will get it done. It will happen. If you always have this slogan on your forehead, It has to be done. It has to be done. Then change will happen. I repeat, Babdada saying, now just leave the Dunlop mattress of comfortable thoughts. We'll get it done. It will happen. If you always have this slogan on your forehead, it has to be done. Then change will happen. Make a group among yourselves on the plans of self progress and effort. Have a heart to heart conversation on a matters of progress. So Baba is saying that you make a group and over there make a plans of self progress and efforts by receiving and giving it, repeating it again and again, and revising it again and again. See, we are also having very beautiful small group of this where every day we listen Baba's Avdakta Murli and do the Purushat and take the points of Bab Dadas for self progress. So Baba is saying that have a heart to heart conversation on matters of progress by receiving and giving it, repeating it again and again, and revising it again and again. The realization will also happen. So repeatedly, when we do this thing, when we give ideas, when we take ideas of the self progress, then Baba is saying that self realization will happen. Every day, what topic and what deep heart to heart conversation did you have? Its newsletter should come every week. What heart to heart conversation did you have? What was your chart? It is also the flag of self progress. It is also the flag of self progress. Will it look good if the father child gets canned by Dharmaraj? बाबा कहते क्या अच्छा लगेगा धर्मराज के डंडे मिलेंगे तो Therefore, at present, the flag of progress is fine. Now spread it everywhere. According to Rajasthan, according to the headquarters, the flag is higher, isn't it? Now you become so number one that everyone follows you. Show an invention for self progress. So here Baba is giving us task. Baba is saying that show an invention for self progress, and then everyone will follow it. Now Baba is who remain detached from the bondage of the
Om Shanti, you are not audible, sister. Stopped.
so sorry. So meeting with the Akrasan, only those who remain detached from the bondage of the body are truly loving to the Father. While in the household, do all of you move while remaining detached and loved by the Father. The more detached you are, the more you will be loved by the Father. Very beautiful thing Babdada explaining here. The more detached we are, the more love we will get love from the Father. So, do you always pay special attention to remaining detached? Always be stabilized in soul conscious, from separate from the body. Soul conscious form separate from the body. One who remains detached from the body also remains detached from the bondage of the household. One who remains detached from the body also remains detached from the bondage of the household. As per the direction, just as an instrument, you are living in the household and are looking after it. But just now, If there is an order to come, will you come? Or will there be any bondage? Are all of you free? Huh? Babdada is asking that if there is an order to come, will you come? Or will there be any bondage? Are all of you free? As the buggle sounds, you will start running. Are you such a destroyer of attachment? So, Baba paying our attention that we should destroy the attachment and we should be free from the bondages, detached from this body too. Therefore, constantly check yourselves to see if there is any kind of bondage of body, relationships, or physical things. Wherever there is bondage, there is attraction. Wherever there is bondage, there is attraction. And that's why being absolutely free, this is what is called the karmatit stage, equal to the Father. So karmatit stage means we are absolutely free from the bondage, attractions, bondage of the body, bondage of the household things, means the karmatit stage that is equal to the Father. All of you are like this, aren't you? Yes, Om Shanti. Now for a few seconds, we'll reflect on Murli, whatever we heard today, and then we'll share our insights, our reflecting points. Om Shanti. Ji, now you can share.
Om Shanti. I There are many points, but just I'll mention one point where Baba says that once you are detached from the body, you also get detached from the household. And this household is not only the grossly the household, but also the subtle household, uh, like mind, intellect, and our own sanskar, own mind, own intellect, sanskars of the past births. They also are like households. Uh, our own past behaviors and tendencies and attitudes. So we remain detached from this, and we are then in the karmati state equal to Father. Om Shanti.
Thank
Om
you.
Shanti, Baba says the way to curb carelessness is to always have constant attention. Om Shanti.
Ji.
Um, Om Shanti. So Baba said, the reason for did a comparison between knowledge and devotion, and then uh, the reason why we lack, being self-sovereign is because we become careless, and careless. When we become careless, then we don't pay attention. So the yukti that Baba said is to have some determined thought, and also we have to pay attention. And Amrita Vela onwards, we have to check how we are paying attention throughout, not just checking at the night, but also checking in between. And then if you are still following Baba says, you have to punish yourself. And if carelessness still comes, you have to punish. And also, Baba says, distance from whatever things or something that which we like the most, right? So distance yourself from that. And therefore, you should be able to end such carelessness. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Nicely said, Vijit bhai. Anyone else want to share? Can you share the specialities of souls of Rajasthan?
They are self-sovereign. They rule on themselves. So Swarajya Adhikari is one of the speciality of the souls from Rajasthan.
Yes. So they have the authority of all rights. They have the godly authority and are very clever in making the desert of Rajasthan into grassland. Anyone else want to share?
Om Shanti. So I'll just share one more point that Baba said to have the progress, right? For the self-progress, Baba would like to see children creating a group among themselves and then talk about the effort and then the progress, and also have a conversation, heartfelt conversation on the matters of progress, and then see how it goes. So this can really make some progress, it seems. So which is something that I think we all are doing, right? So this is also one forum like that.
Yes, you all are already having this Purusharthi group. Yes, so yeah, Girija Bhan sent message in the chat box. Self-rule now, future world rulers, self-governing, right to rule over others, knowledge and devotion. Reason is careless. So at Amrit Vela, redefine, refresh, revise. Yes, self-tracking, enforce Srimat in your life, have a determined thoughts and follow the Father. Yes, very nice. Thank you, Girija Bhan.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, that was just as you were reading. I just tried to put whatever you were sharing with us. But if you see, as I've already, this Murli has been going on for the past 3 days. But when I go down to day 1, where Baba speaks about a PC soul, pure and charitable soul. And one thing which he spoke very, very detailed was on godly authority, misuse of authority. And he has come back again. This is the 3rd time he's touching Rajasthan in that same Murli. I have already spoken about what is self. But if you remember in the Sunday Murli, just the Sunday Murli, when Baba was speaking to the people from abroad, when he speaks about uh, Indian culture, he also spoke about Brahmin culture. And he said that Indian culture may be complicated, but follow Brahmin culture. And he gave only 2 things for that: maintaining Swaman and claiming your self-sovereignty. So it's so well clear, once I have become a Brahmin, these 2 were my gifts given, a culture, like a gift from that culture. So I was just trying to compare this self-rule, self-governing, self-checking, self-contemplation, all this which we have to work if we have to be a good ruler. That was one point. The second point, if I could share now, see, Baba spoke about bondages. The same point Baba spoke even on the first day of the Murli. I mean, this Avyak Murli. A pure charitable soul, they are such elevated weapons that they can release tied and bound souls from all their bondage. So here Baba speaks to the Agra zone, detached by Deha se nyare, Baap ke pyare. I love that. Deha se nyare, Baap ke pyare. And he says about Deha, he speaks about Sambandh, he speaks about Vaibhav and all. Because, and it's very nice because if we are glued to something, the top force Baba can never attack that. So Baba says Swatantra. Just say Baba, Baba and fly. So that also he gave for the bondage, becoming karmatik. I think these 2 points are the which is given is what Baba spoke on the first day of the same Murli.
Thank you, Girijaban, for sharing. Anybody want to share? Okay, then let's meditate.
Sister, if you have got time, if there is time and if it's okay. See, yesterday also there was a doubt about these bondages. You know what we always think? We always think that when we become a Brahmin, see in the yajna, you know, always Baba jo dete hai na, he gives us 2 drishtikon. The beginning, now, final stage. First, you know, everyone left their bondage, ran when they saw Krishna and Brahma Baba. They never even thought about him. So there was so much halla gulla and all over there. Now what is happening? A person, when the word bondage, Baba says leave bondage, we want to sab chhod ke center mein jaake baithna hai. We have to leave everything. You know, that's a kind of thing, but that's not what Baba is saying. Baba is not telling us to leave your family, leave your responsibility, leave your role. No. So could you also give a kind of a nice version? Because I've read it even in Hindi, it was something different. But some of us always think, oh, I cannot do because I'm bondage. Like khud ke upar hi we sit on the branch like a bird and we are not ready. So क्या दृष्टिकोण होना चाहिए to रहते हुए भी बंधन मुक्त रहना? If you can just share your experience.
There is one
Your voice is not clear.
Panchkani, so oh Shanti, am
Hi,
I audible?
yes, just now
Yeah.
you're audible.
So sorry, actually. I'm in the Panchkani right now, so facing with network issue. That's why this disturbance is happening. So I was explaining that to make us free from the bondage, Baba gives us very beautiful and powerful technique That is the I am trustee. And or anything we got responsibilities, that is actually beautiful opportunity to serve the souls, to serve the old. So in this way we can be free from the bondage, and bondage is not actually always the in the physical form, but what is actually subtle, it is in the mind. So when in the mind always we will keep thought that I am the trustee, I am the God's helper, right? So in this way, definitely we will fulfill responsibilities in very well. And while fulfilling the responsibilities, we will able to become the free from the bondages. So there is only one Soman. I am the trustee. Yes, Kirichapan, got it? Because when we feel trusty, then there don't come the attachment. But when we have that thought that this is mine, they are mine, then there we cannot be the detached, their attachment happens, and where we feel always the bondage. And Baba gives us that technique while staying with them or while fulfilling all the responsibilities, stay detached. And to stay detached, there we need to practice of this Soman, that is I am a trustee.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree with you. That's why I think generally, see, in the same Murli where Baba is saying, पहले खुद पे काम करो. Work hard on yourself.
Yes.
Then work hard on service. That we don't do. हम पहले जो ब्राह्मण बन जाते हैं ना, we look for सेवा सेवा सेवा, और खुद को जो हमारा सराउंडिंग है हम भूल जाते हैं. तो I always feel first look on yourself, and the things surrounding the self, automatically seva will be attracted. So yeah, I also agree. Guest,
Yes.
trustee, maybe such kind of swaman, if we revise, refresh at Amrit Vela, bondages can be released.
Yes, Baba pays our attention on this self, because in the spiritual world, whatever Baba explains or whatever knowledge we are having, there is I is very important. We need to empower the I only, the self. If our cup is empty, then how can we serve others? That's why Baba paid our attention today also. That pay attention from the Amrit and repeat it. So Baba, if you're not able to do that, don't get stressed. You punish yourself so that in the letter you are not going to repeat. So every Baba gives techniques and tricks how to become trusty and how to become free from the bondages. Okay, so we can move forward. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll do
Yeah.
meditation.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Vijit Bhai, what you said?
Yeah, sure. We can move meditation unless no one else has anything to
Okay,
share.
okay. I think all are ready for meditation. Yeah. So sit comfortably and straight. Let's begin the inner journey. And see yourself as a beautiful shining star seated in the forehead. I am the shining star. spreading the light of peace. Feel yourself that I'm free from this body. I am being of light, eternal soul. I get detached from this body and start journeying up above and reaches to the Tich Dham, Param Dham, the world of light and peace. Experience the powerful light, Param, where we also reside. I, the soul, experiencing the supreme star, whose powerful rays of peace and purity radiating on me. And I'm feeling much more peaceful and pure, powerful. Just feel yourself very near, close to Supreme Star, and feel these rays of arms and just experience God's eternal love, powers, and blessings. Wonderful, beautiful experience I am having with the strength of this meeting and experience. I start my journey towards the physical world. While coming back, spread the rays of peace and purity and feel yourself in the present, in your physical chariot. Now I'm very powerful, peaceful, pure, blissful soul, which is free from the body and all the bondage. I take a beautiful thought for today. that I am powerful, peaceful energy. I am a trustee. God has sent me here to just fulfill the responsibilities as an trustee form. So throughout the day, I will keep attention. I am response will bow. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Pratibhavan. Thank you to Baba. It was a lovely hearing a meditation commentary along with the nature's beauty and birds chirping around. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a blissful day.